Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 15, that is right, 15 of our survival series, Felidacia. I'm King Cat, and today in this episode, we are back in our music room, and Pufferfish is online and he's repeating coordinates to himself, most likely because he needs to go somewhere. Anyhow, we built this music room in the last episode, and it is used for something slightly more than music. If we come down here, key in our little combination, we'll see that the door opens. And we can come down here into this room, and as you can see, even if you've seen the last episode, this room looks a little bit different. I decorated it. I added stone brick walls, some spruce wood in the corners, stone slabs around here, and then a button, which will, well, this button was here in the last episode, and that opens our piston door into here, and this is going to be our storage area where we are going to store all our goods. So in this episode, Pufferfish wants us to sleep, so let's go do that, and let's also craft a comparator, and let's tell him it's not night, or we can't even sleep yet. Well, let's go craft a comparator. And then we'll sleep. So if we grab ourselves some nether quartz, let's go try to sleep now. There we go. Now we can sleep. And with that, now that we have our nether quartz, we should be able to go and build our, craft our comparators. So down here, we should have somewhere there, we have a bunch of sticks. Let's make 3 redstone, and then we have, some stone. There we go. Let's go to the crafting table. Oh, we need to make the redstone torches first. There we go. So there's our comparator. So what I want to build with this comparator is right here. This is our chest where we are going to throw all of our items. And when we throw our items in here, they all get brought up using an item elevator. As you can see, we get a little bit of a lag spike at the beginning. They'll get brought up by our item elevator. Everything but 2 of those items. The last 2 stay in the elevator just because of how it works. Why can't we open that? Anyhow. Oh yeah, because these are here. So let's fix that. We have 2 stone brick slabs. So now if we come up here, we should see that we have a bunch of these items flowing into the hopper, and we should get everything except 2 of our items. So so what we need to do is take this hopper and run it all the way down here into these chests right here. And these chests are going to store our non-stackable items, and then these chests are just going to be our overflow chests with store items that we that are stackable but that are not in our item sorting system. So to build our little to build the non-stackable item sorter, basically how that works is that items that are stackable output a signal of 1 or 2, and items that are not stackable output a signal of 3. And this is very useful. Uh-oh, we appear to have broken our little piston door. Let's put that back. Alright, there we go. It's working properly again. Alright, so let's craft ourselves a repeater. So basically what this does is it checks to see what type of item you have, what signal the comparator outputs, and then uses that to determine whether the item is stackable or not. So right here, behind this thing, we want to have a, actually, no, right here. Right here we want to have a torch, which will disable this hopper basically. As you can see, it's not enabled if we look at it there. And then this hopper above is going to be the one that carries items across. So this hopper, we want to put the repeater, and we want it to output a signal of 1. And then if we go down, that's going to be 3. So that signal of 3 is going to check, and if that signal of 3 basically like is 3, then what it'll do is it will turn off that turn off the clock, turn off the torch, which will allow the hopper to let items through it. So that should be the entire system done. Now let's check to see if we throw that item in, we should see that we get it here. However, if we throw our sword in, we should probably, hopefully, get it down here. Uh-oh, we haven't. Have I done something wrong, or is it just not? Did it come through? The sword came through, so what's wrong here? If we remove this, does the sword... The sword stays, and this is still on. Oh, I know why. It's because basically what we did was, yes, this is one too high. And we can fix that easily, actually. So, if we just do this, we can make it 1 lower. If we re-add our redstone, there we go. Go, go. And then where's our repeater? There's our repeater. And the sword has traveled down into here. And it will stay in there because this hopper is also not enabled. But eventually it will come down as soon as we have a couple of those items going through. Or we could just set this to multiple ticks. Will that work? Let's try that. So let's throw our sword in here. Oh no, I think it still stays. Where'd it go? Our sword just disappeared. It's not in any of those. Oh, it just ends up in the top one. I think we want to... Let's try this. So, if we do this, and we let the sword and some stackable items go across, what should happen is we should get, some stackable items in this chest. Unless, that's odd. Oh, because we have it on 0 ticks now. Alright, so let's try throwing those items in again now that it's on, is it on 1 tick? And let's see what happens. Because we want this hopper to be able to pull from that hopper and go on. So, so let's throw our items in again. Let's throw our items in here, and then let's throw in our sword, and let's see what happens. Now we should get that down. Where is it? It's here, so that's not long enough then. Let's try that once more, and let's put these in, and then let's throw our sword, and then let's throw those in, so that afterward we also get something to see if it comes through. So, stone bricks and the sword traveled through. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to leave it be at 1 tick, and that's fine. So now that's going to sort our non-stackable items down, and now I want to connect this up to the other items. So there we go, and now we should see that if we throw our entire inventory, let's tell them sure. If we throw some of our stuff in here, we should see. There we go, and this is a trap chest so that we can look at all our stuff before putting it in. And let's see what happens. We should hopefully get the thing right there as soon as the sword comes up. But it appears it has not gone through quite yet. Oh, we've made a grave error. Look what we've done. We forgot to connect these up, so let's connect these up. And actually, I'm kind of worried what if that disables that, so let's do this. There we are, so hopefully now that will transfer all of our items correctly. So if we get out of here, we can try again. Is there a way out? We're stuck. We can break through this corner. Alright, so now let's throw some of our stuff in. We can throw in our sword, that, and that. And let's see what happens. We should have actually gotten some quartz over here. Have we gotten any quartz? Not yet. Are we getting stuff in? Yeah, we are. So we should have gotten our sword, yes, right here. And if we throw in more non-stackable items, these will move down and eventually make their way out into these chests. Pufferfish is trying to get thunderstorms because he wants to get a skeleton horse. And if you didn't know, in 1.9, skeleton horses spawn in thunderstorms about like 1/4 of lightning strikes. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of our items down here, and I will be right back as soon as I have moved all our items down into these chests, and eventually we can once again move these, put these in the item sorting system once we actually have our item sorter, our item filters that are gonna have like certain items. We're gonna have like redstone components and whatnot, but I'll talk about that. Well, I've just discovered something that makes me really upset. So I tried to transfer all our items and I put them in our little item elevator, and they all seem to be getting stuck right here, and I'm assuming that has something to do with the piston door. So what I think I'm going to do is just, where's the thing that's not getting stuck? I'm going to try this. If we do this instead, let's just, if we do that instead, and then, is this enabled? Yeah, that's, for some reason that hopper isn't enabled, so let's break this hopper and make it go there. And now, hopefully, that's fixed it. So now we should be getting all our items flowing in. Is that enabled? Yeah, so let's just chuck all these items back into the hoppers, because they were way backed up. They were all backed up. So hopefully we should not have any more problems. And let's see if we can get out of here. We're once again stuck in like the clockwork, if you will. And let's try throwing all these items back into the There we go. Back into the thing. So now if we come over here, we should be getting some, yeah, we should be getting those cobblestone flowing in. And in just a minute, we should hopefully get our saddles all moving, towards our, all moving into here. Hopefully. Oh, we do appear to have something that came through here. So where's our saddle? Oh, yep. So see, the item filter is beginning to work. The what do you call it? The, non-stackable item filter. So, yeah, that's cool. Hopefully, this will begin to take items from this eventually. But, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to figure out something else for that. Anyhow, I'm just gonna wait for all these items to flow in, and I will be right back. Alright, so I played with the roof for a while, and, it looks okay. It looks better. I made it less pointy, per se. So I'm gonna leave it for now, but I think maybe we'll come back to this and, redo it in the future, because I just don't think that this looks good. However, well, first of all, I did put some stone in here, and you can see we have made some profit. So hopefully we will have some cobblestone to work with instead of stone, because we're never going to be replenishing our cobblestone supply again. But yeah, we can come back to that project at a later date. For now, I got a very good idea, and I want to make use of it. So I have been working on the sorting system a bit more, and if we come down here, you can see it's basically done. I've added all the hoppers on this side, so now we just have to do this side and we'll be done. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to organize this in sections. So we have a section for redstone, a section for wood, a section for our valuables, a section for earth materials, more earth materials, and then kind of a miscellaneous. So I've been debating what to put back here, and I finally think I know what I want to do, and that is an armor stand switcher. So I was on a creative world, and I built a really simple armor stand switcher that switches 2 armor stands. So I want to build that. Let's grab ourselves some stone bricks. It uses a trapdoor and slime blocks. So what we can do is, oh yeah, I have more tunnel back here. So the button's going to go right here. It has to be a stone button, otherwise the pulse isn't correct. So the button goes back there. Then we have redstone going around like this. And I may do a tutorial on this in the future, but, there's a cave down there. Alright, whatever. And then we want redstone, like, trying to remember how I did this now. Oh yeah, it, kind of like this. Alright, let's go down, actually. I've been a complete idiot. We built this one too close. I'm just trying to remember how I built this in my creative world right now. That's what we want to do, because our trapdoor is going to go right here. And we want to go down around 1, 2. If this is at level 70, we want to go down to level 63. So where's level 63? 65? Wow. Look at that. It's a big cave. I'm slightly scared right now. Slightly that we're gonna be ambushed by mobs. Alright, so I'm gonna build the shaft where the armor stands fall down, make sure that it's the right length, and deal with that cave, and I'll be right back. A lot has happened since the last clip. I have made quite a lot of progress, so we can do a little grand reveal here. This is what the room looks like now. So I've added all these chests that are labeled with all the resources that are going to be sorted by our item sorting system. I haven't decided quite what to put down here yet. And our item sorting system itself is about 1/3 complete. If we just break our way back here, we can see that all these modules are completely complete. So we are almost halfway done with the actual item sorting system. How each of these modules work basically is they can only pull redstone repeaters out from the hopper above them, and when they do have more than 41 redstone repeaters in it, that will trigger that will turn on this item hopper, which will suck these items out and put them in the chest. So what I want to do now is figure out what this is, but actually, on second thought, I think that I am going to work on this off camera and then show it again a little later. I have been working on the sorting system a bit more, and if we come down here, you can see it's basically done. I've added all the hoppers on this side, so now we just have to do this side and we'll be done. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to organize this in sections. So we have a section for redstone, a section for wood, a section for our valuables, a section for earth materials, more earth materials, and then kind of a miscellaneous. So I've been debating what to put back here, and I finally think I know what I want to do, and that is an armor stand switcher. So I was on a creative world, and I built a really simple armor stand switcher that switches 2 armor stands. So I want to build that. Let's grab ourselves some stone bricks. It uses a trapdoor and slime blocks. So what we can do is, oh yeah, I have more tunnel back here. So the button's going to go right here. It has to be a stone button, otherwise the pulse isn't correct. So the button goes back there. Then we have redstone going around like this. And I may do a tutorial on this in the future, but there's a cave down there. Alright, whatever. And then we want redstone, like, trying to remember how I did this now. Oh yeah, it, kind of like this. Alright, let's go down, actually. I've been a complete idiot. We built this one too close. I'm just trying to remember how I built this in my creative world right now. That's what we want to do, because our trapdoor is going to go right here. And we want to go down around 1, 2. If this is at level 70, we want to go down to level 63. So where's level 63? 65? Wow. Look at that. It's a big cave. I'm slightly scared right now. Slightly that we're gonna be ambushed by mobs. Alright, so I'm gonna build the shaft where the armor stands fall down. Make sure that it's the right length, and deal with that cave, and I'll be right back. Grab some wood, and now we are crafting the armor stands. So hopefully, if we go place them down in our little armor stand switching device, we should see that the 2 armor stands switch. But first we actually need to craft a iron iron trapdoor. There we go. Let's put that iron back. Alright, so if we put the iron trapdoor here, add an armor stand here, the thing doesn't work, and that's just because we've forgotten some redstone right there. Alright, now let's try again. If we put the armor stand right here, we get that. And now if we put another armor stand here, and let's just put our iron boots on it, press the button, we're missing one. Why is that happening? So we press the button. Are we one too low? I think we were actually one too low. So let's try going one higher. We can just do this. And, alright, so we're one higher now, hopefully. Our little, armor stand switcher will work. So we press that. That's looking promising. Let's put our iron boots on this guy. It's still not quite working. So why is that not working? The piston fires. Why is that not working? If we make this one, well, now we don't have a block here. If we make that one and we press this, I think it's happening too late. I'm not sure. I'll be right back, and I'll try to figure out. I've figured out what the problem is. Hopefully. Let's just fill this in. I think I figured it out. I'm not sure. There we go. We got across. So if we put our trapdoor back, place that there, we need to remove this and basically give the armor stand some room to come up, and hopefully that'll fix it. So if we put our armor stand down, it's fine. Let's put our iron boots on this one. There we go. So that seems to be working now. We have a working armor stand switcher. So if I replace the block right here, will it still work? No, it won't. We need that block right there. Well, that's fine. I can just decorate it like this. Yeah, so we have a working armor stand switcher, and I can put my armor and stuff on it. Very cool. If you are wondering, this is a custom resource pack that I'm using, which modifies just the little cursor thing in the center, the little pointer, and also what water looks like. But other than that, we have just run out of time today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more content by me, maybe subscribe. That would really help me out, and I will see you all later. Have a nice